Alright, in this video, I'm going to be talking all things about human frequency. I'll go over how the system works, how our frequency is compatible with the paranormal and the rest of the lower astral, how frequency affects mental health conditions, and of course, a few of the best ways to protect your frequency. But before I get started, if you're looking to increase your frequency, be sure and visit my website, cosmos101.net, and watch my Cosmos 101 video series to learn the fundamentals of how the universe actually works. Integration of higher planes of thought not only raise your frequency, but disrupt the perception control matrix. Okay, first, let's talk a little about human frequency. The human body's heart is an electromagnetic generator that produces an energetic frequency that is unique to that individual. That frequency will determine the complexity and detail of the information that each person perceives. In other words, your reality. A group of people that have similar frequencies will perceive the same reality. That is how a density is formed. Now, I'll explain how the energetic system of the body that creates your frequency actually works. It all starts with your beliefs. What you believe then affects your emotions. Your emotions control your thoughts and feelings. Your thoughts and feelings determine how fast your electrons physically vibrate. That vibration simultaneously determines your frequency. Next, if you're at the point in your expansion where you believe in the paranormal or lower astral, let me explain how that influences your frequency. The entities in the lower astral need your fear to exist. So they try to influence not only your thoughts, but the thoughts of those close to you, all in an effort to make your frequency compatible with their needs. Sometimes a person hears voices telling them to do negative things that they wouldn't ordinarily do. It's important to recognize this as not being your thoughts. Also, they may influence the people around you if they can't influence you directly. The astral influences may also try to influence you in your sleep. This happens in the form of sleep paralysis and night terrors. Okay, your knowledge of this and not being fearful of them is always your best protection. Any iron is a repellent for these kinds of attacks, magnetite being the best, followed by the less pure hematite, but a lucky horseshoe will work just fine. Now, not as a medical diagnosis, I would never do that here in third density, but as a metaphysical explanation, schizophrenia occurs when a person's frequency is unstable. That person is moving in and out of different timelines where that same soul is having experiences as different people. Now, I've not come across any way to adjust that yet, but I just thought it was super interesting anyway. Other ways to clear your energy and protect yourself include water, such as taking a bath. I've also heard a bath with salt is an even better way of clearing your negative energy. Wind. The lower astral entities have 1 foot in third density and 1 foot in fourth, and that's why they are effectively removed by using wind. One last important note about human frequency. A person's frequency is not linear or all-inclusive. So that means that you can be a fifth density consciousness when it comes to understanding source or spiritual matters, while at the same time be 2D on topics like science and history. Yet another reason for my Cosmos 101 videos is so that you can expand in all directions. When you're ready, of course. Peace.